Hey guys, good morning, it's me Lauren. Welcome back to my channel. I have a quick resin update for you this morning before I head to work. I will try to get this as fast as I can, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the video. I have these two that are still in the mold. This one is going to be a zombie camera, and it has Hello Kitty in there. And this one is going to be a stained glass looking rib cage with the bow. It is just pink, green, and blue right now, and I'm going to back it in purple. I made 3 of these. I'm holding up the 2. I'll show you the third one in a minute. They were with leftover resin, and they're just green, pink, and purple. This one's just purple and green. And then they have a pastel purple heart in the middle, and I will be adding them to these cameos. This one here was perfect. It was like a very dark blue, and I think I'm going to add them all to the bow cameo, but I might do other colors as well. I just really liked how it made the colors like get all deep and dark, and you can really see the pearlescent in them in person. I have some gummy bears that I made for some orders. These are all going to be for earrings. So I have 2 green, 2 pink, and 2 purple. Sorry about that. Just show you like that real quick. I gotta put them on stud posts because they're for some little girls. I will be making some in fish hooks as well, if anyone is interested. I have this really cute Jack and Sally. It's a mint green. I need to dome the back still, and then I painted purple details on it. I really like how this one turned out. I'm going to be making more, I want to make more Nightmare Before Christmas ones, but obviously I have other Halloween character images that I can explore as well. I have this fishnet heart, which was a fail on my behalf. The blood splatter did not want to stick to the shininess of my mold, so it just beat it up like car wax when it rains. I mean, you can see it, but it's not to my liking, so I will be putting blood on the top of it and then adding embellishments also, because this is way too plain for my liking. I do have one where the blood didn't quite beat up, but you can tell it tried to, and this one just has a brass knuckle in it, and I need to dome them too. They're not, I don't think any of these are sanded. Some of them maybe. There's that one. And I apologize that it's dark. It's rainy today. I couldn't remember if I showed you this in the last video, but here is my skull girl. She needs to be domed. She just has stars and she's pastel pink. Here is a Harley Quinn resin, and it's just blue and pink on the bottom to match her pigtails. It needs to be domed still. My camera is having a very hard time focusing this morning, so I apologize. Here is a killer tofu from the 90s cartoon Doug. It lights up. I do have one that doesn't. It was for a custom order, and she wasn't sure if she wanted a light up or not, so I made one of each because one was going to be for me because I originally made this image for myself. So she gets to pick which one she wants, and then I'll keep the other one. I have a bunch of candy corn fails, which is fine. I'm going to put them to good use. Here's 3 of them because they're going to keep falling out of my hands. But they're fails because they got a ton of bubbles. I was curing my resin in my dehydrator to try to produce more that day, and under normal circumstances candy and resin is fine, and me doing things in my dehydrator is fine. Unfortunately, I tried this attempt twice, once letting the resin sit for a good 3.5 hours prior to putting it in the dehydrator, and the second time, or the first time, I was in a hurry and just threw them in there without thinking. The sugar in these did not react well with the heat of both the resin and the dehydrator, and that's why I got bubbles. But if I had just let the resin cure normally, it wouldn't have. So to anybody new to resin, yes, you can definitely put candy, including candy corn, in resin, because I've done it before successfully. It just did not like the reaction to both. So unfortunately, even though they're all pretty, they're all fails. And even this one did, like, right there, there's like an indent of resin, which that's not even part of my mold, that indent. So I don't know how that happened, but again, it did not like the dehydrator and just the curing itself. I think it was too hot and it made the sugar boil. Lesson learned. But, oh, they're going to a good cause. I'm going to be handing them out for Trick or Treat on Main Street because I live on a business street. And so it's going to be part of the, I'm going to be making these as well. It's going to be part of the Teal Pumpkin Project, which for anyone who doesn't know, it's for food allergy awareness. So I will be giving these out instead of candy for Trick or Treat on Main Street because I will obviously be trick-or-treating on Halloween. And I made 2 brass knuckle ones. This one is domed, so it is awesome and ready to go. It's like fluffy as a pillow. This one is not domed. Mild fail. I wish I hadn't used black and cellophane as the background because it camouflages the brass knuckles too much for my liking, but I'm assuming someone will like them, and I've got a bunch of craft shows coming up, so I'm hoping for good turnout. I have this Starbucks coffee one, and it just has green and white candy beads in it, or pony beads. I have to dome the back, but I'm going to be sanding it down because it's super duper thick, and I'm going to try to get as much of that down as I can and then dome it. But I mean, it's a perfect thickness for a keychain. I couldn't remember if I showed you my turtle, but he is mint green, and I painted, or I didn't paint it, I dusted him with gold shimmer, and there's gold behind the seashells. And once again, I didn't learn my lesson, and the gold behind the seashells made my resin look yellow. So I will not be doing that again, because that's twice. Here is a McDonald's Happy Meal Ouija. It's matte right now. I believe I'm going to be leaving it matte. It's not focusing, sorry. I'm going to leave it matte because I think I like the effect of it with the black and the Ouija board and the Halloween theme. Otherwise I would be glazing it. If someone wants to order one like this though and you would like it glazed, I'm happy to glaze it for you. This one is going to be for my personal jewelry collection, and this is just how I like it. And it's just black, and I'm going to dome the back. Here's one more candy corn. I made another gumball machine. This one's Halloween themed with bloody bones in it. And I painted it gray and orange, and there's black in the middle and black on the bottom, but I have to X-Acto knife around it and then repaint the bottom and then give it a good glaze. Please focus. I made an Oregon Trail pendant. These are going to be on necklaces and keychains. I originally made them for me, but I got a lot of positive feedback on Instagram. My favorite game in the 1980s, 100% hands down, was Oregon Trail. So if any of you remember that game, that's awesome. Let me know down below what was your favorite way to die. I always seem to die of heat exhaustion, always, which is entertaining to me because I'm always cold. And then this one, if it'll focus. Sorry, my camera is just unwilling to participate in anything today. So I made this alligator clip hair clip on this cute tulle bun, and I put one of my skulls that you saw in my last video on there. I'm probably going to be selling them as sets of 2. This one I've just been wearing for myself with a ponytail. And if I do sell them though, I will probably add blood splatter and actually do more on the skull than just a solid black. But let me know what you think. I like it. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it, so I guess that's a good thing. But let me know what you guys think. Sometimes I think I'm not thinking as far out of the box as I would like to. So I just have a friendly reminder for anybody who may be looking for some really cute Halloween pendants that these are ready to ship, and they are really awesome. As you can see, the silicone did shrink a little bit more after I filmed them, but this is as far shrunken as it's going to get, and they're still really cute. So here's the zombie ones. And here is another zombie one. This one is the blood splatter one. And then I have 2 with skulls left. I have 1 with a bow left. And these cups are all $6.50 each. And I have a throwback for you. Why not do a throwback Thursday? This is my Halloween ice cream pendant that I hand painted last year. I made 2 of them. One sold, this one I kept. And I've been wearing this so far every day since October 1st. Anyway, that's my update. I'm sorry it's longer than I wanted it to be. I hope you guys are having a great day, whatever time of day it is, morning, noon, or night. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. As always, thank you to my old. If you know anyone who would be interested in my videos, please feel free to share my information with them. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at InYourTweens with a Z, Dreams with an S. Thanks so much, guys. See you next time.